Chris Leuzinger here. I've been a session player in Nashville for many, many years, and I can honestly say that one of the best things that ever happened to me was discovering my Carr Rambler amp. A few years ago, I was looking for a small amp that I could tote into sessions, and so I tried out a number of different combo amps. And the minute I plugged into a car, I knew it was the right one for me because I just didn't want to stop playing. I mean, it had just the most gorgeous, beautiful, soulful, clean tone I'd ever heard. And the response and just the feel of it was so great, I just didn't want to put my guitar down. And, you know, one of the things I really love about this amp is that it can handle pedals incredibly well. I can put any kind of crunch box, distortion, lead singing tone, any kind of pedal in front of it, and I can hit the front end of it really hard, and it never gives in. It just always sounds great. The tone sounds great. And I can tell you honestly that the first time I used these amps with an engineer, I'll bring it in, set it up, start playing, and the first thing they say is, "What the heck is that? What amp is that? That thing sounds great." And that happens every time. And, you know, that kind of morphed into, after I would use it with the engineer, they would, next time they call me, they would say, "Make sure and bring that amp with you to the session. We want to make sure and have that one here." So, you know, that was great. And then it kind of morphed into where a couple of the producers I worked for actually liked the sound of the Carr Rambler better than all my big cartage rig. And they just say, as long as you have your Rambler there, we don't really need all the other amps you're going to have your cartage bring in. So, you know, one other thing I wanted to say, I've done sessions before where two electric players, and I was playing my Carr Rambler, and the other guitar player was using a 412 Marshall bottom and a big head of some kind. And we were rocking hard, a lot of power stuff. And when we went into the control room to check the playback, the Carr actually sounded bigger, sounded fuller. It fit better in the mix, and just it blew the 412 away. And I don't really know how Steve came up with this, but somehow he designed an amp that when you play it and put a mic in front of it, all the right stuff comes out. And engineers love it, everybody I work for love it, and I love it. It's so much, as a matter of fact, I ended up with two of them. I have one of them tweaked up for the studio, and I have this other one tweaked up for taking around live and going on the road and doing all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to say to Steve, thanks very much, pal, for creating an amp that is just a fine, wonderful amp. And it's made me a better player, and I appreciate it. Thanks. See you later.